What's going on, guys? Drones and Dogs here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, it's been a while since we had an unboxing on the channel, right? It's been a while, man. It's been so frigid, it's been so cold, but we finally getting a break in the weather, guys. It's supposed to be like 40s to 50s and maybe even 60s next week. So I'm hopeful, fingers crossed, we get some good flights in. Other than that, you see I've been rolling our RC cars, man. Got some good stuff coming for y'all, man. We're gonna keep it pushing, we're gonna keep it rolling. So I hope you guys continue to keep watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. And I got a couple budget things, a couple more expensive things coming to the channel. It's gonna be a good ride, man. Just keep rocking with your boy. But today, man, we checking out this. This is the GoolRc LS-XT6. You know, they come up with these crazy model numbers, man, that you gotta try to remember. It's the LS-XT6. Anyways, the model number will be in the description of the video, of course. But I wanted to pick this up, man, because this guy is probably like the tiniest, smallest little Mavic Mini clone I've ever seen, guy. You know, there's like 1,001 Mavic Mini clones that they came out. Every company has cloned the Mavic Mini 100 times, I think so. That's what it feels like. But this one was really interesting. One thing, it was really cheap. You know what I'm saying? Came with this little cool case here. Came with 2 batteries. You get the option where you can get 2 batteries, 3 batteries, or just get 1 battery. I got the 2 battery version, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like I needed a 3 battery version. I wasn't gonna be flying it like that, but I did feel like I needed more than 1 battery. But get whatever option works for you. But of course, the less batteries, the cheaper it is. But I got the 2 battery version. This guy was really cheap. It was like underneath 50 bucks. Really cheap, come with this nice case and everything, and it's really nice. So we're gonna check it, man. You're gonna see, when you see how small this little thing is, you're gonna trip out. So let's open this thing up and check it out, guys. Also, guys, click the notification bell. If you haven't clicked the notification bell, that notifies you when I drop unboxings like this. Cause every time I drop an unboxing, man, I always get a comment that, man, I clicked on it, it's sold out. I clicked on it, it's not there. So if you click on the notification bell, you will be up to date on all my unboxing and all my recent videos, guys. So you will be in the know. Don't be in the not, be in the know. But yeah, so let's do this. We're gonna unbox this joint real quick. So look how they package this little thing, man. Real well, real nice. You know what I'm saying? Real cheap. Like I said, I think this thing was like 30, 40 bucks. And it came with a case. Nice, everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't get the Mavic Mini Fly More bundle, but I still paid $400 for my Mavic Mini when it first came out. And I just got the drone. They didn't give me no case, no nothing. They ain't even, man. But anyways, we ain't even gonna leave go there. But it's cool that these cheap companies can give you a case, extra little goodies and stuff like that, man. So that's not a knock to DJI, that's a knock to all you big name companies. All you big name companies, DJI, Altel, whoever you are, if you so big name, man, you should be giving cases and everything out with all your drones. I don't care if you got the Fly More bundle or not. If your drone costs $400, give me a case with it. How much does it cost you to make a case? Really? How much did it cost them? If they can sell this drone for 30, 40 bucks and they can package it really well, some of you more higher name companies should be able to do the same thing and not have to charge $1 billion more just because somebody else wants a case, or you want to charge them $100 more for a case and a couple extra batteries. Stop doing that. But anyways, we're gonna get this guy unboxed after I just did my little rant. But anyways, so yeah, here it is, packaged really well. Look like we got a goodie bag here. That's gonna be our charger, a couple extra props, Phillips screwdriver, and it's one of them pin chargers, them barrel chargers. So it looks like you're gonna stick it in the battery. Here's the extra battery here. And I already know it's a 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp hour battery. A little tiny proprietary battery. And there's a little hole right there. You stick the little charger in there. So it's a little barrel charger to USB style charger. Little tiny little battery. You see how tiny the little battery is, so imagine how tiny the drone is. We'll get to that here in a minute. But here's your phone mount. Nothing really too complicated. It has a little screw here to adjust it that way. Then it has a little screw in the back to adjust it that way. So you can adjust your phone, tighten it down with this little screw, tighten this down, and you can you be in the game. So we'll get to that in a minute. Here's your instruction manual or your quick start guide, app user guide, quick start for the app. The app is the Wi-Fi cam app. QR code for that. Bam. Instructions for this guy. So you guys read that. If you guys want to read that, there's a phone mount. So now let's get to the Gusto. Now look at this little tiny little controller. This thing is tiny, itty bitty, itty bitty. But I like it though. It's cool, real ergonomical and everything like that. Everything seems to. It's not one of them peanut style controllers, so it seems to fit well. And for the purpose and what it is, the price, it's not too bad. Altitude hold, of course, spring loaded, throttle stick. All your buttons are labeled on there. One key return, headless mode, automatic takeoff, automatic landing, your trim buttons, all labeled. And you got 360 flips on this bumper here. And you got your rates on this bumper here, and I'm pretty sure it has 3 rates, I'm guessing. So that's pretty nice. And you're gonna need 3 AA batteries. No, maybe 3 AAA batteries for the remote. 3 AAA batteries. And then let's get to this little tiny dude here. So we already got 1 battery here. We should have 1 battery inside this. Yeah, this is the drone. This ain't no battery, this is the drone. So, wow, check that little thing out, man. That little thing is, look at that. That little thing is, you know, it's, what can I call this? It's cute. This is what it, it's cute. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, yeah. The Pico Mavic Mini. That's what this is. So check it out, man. That's a nice looking little quadcopter there. And folds out like that. Bam. LS quadcopter, it says on the arm. On the front arms, it says LS quadcopter. And hopefully y'all fold out these rear arms. You never know how these rear arms are gonna fold on these clones. Sometimes they fold like the Mavic Mini, sometimes they just fold right out. And it look like this one just folds right out. And this is, they're claiming this is gonna be a 4K camera. No guys, it's not gonna be a 4K camera. Come on, look how tiny this little drone is. That's a tiny little drone, man. It's probably gonna be 720p at best. You know what I'm saying? But the little drone looks nice. It's tiny as heck, guys. I mean, it's ooh, I mean, this is crazy. We're gonna have some fun when we get outdoors with this little guy. You know what I'm saying? But this is something really cool that it's the Mavic design shrunken down is what this is. That's a small explanation. Now, of course, you got your cordless motors here inside the arms. Each arm has a cordless motors, and these are brushed, not brushless, so you got to be careful with this little guy. And to be surprised, it does have optical flow sensor underneath there. For such a little drone, this guy does have an optical flow sensor. And for some of you guys who don't know what optical flow is like a portman's GPS, which means this little camera here looks down at the ground and it recognizes the ground and it fixes itself on a point. And when you're not giving the drone any commands, it will hold itself there and, you know, kind of stay in position as best as it can. So there's an on and off switch up there. This is really nice. Now this is a manually adjusted camera, excuse me, and we do have our second battery here inside the drone here. So they give us 2 batteries. That's really dope. What a baby little Mavic Mini, man. Look at that. Go ahead. Zoom on in on it. Bow! You see what it is. So yeah, guys, we're gonna get this guy charged up. You know, we're gonna go for a flight. We'll see you outside. Alright guys, so I'm outside with the LS-XT6 by GoolRc. Got one of the batteries charged up. It took almost about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to charge one of these little guys up. You know, this is a real tiny looking quadcopter, guys. This thing is really tiny in my hand. Look at this, little tiny little Mavic, little clone. And we're just gonna go for a quick flight with this guy. This is my maiden flight. I have not flown it yet. It's not too windy out today, but this is a tiny little quad, man. Hopefully don't lose it. I would definitely call this a little indoor flyer, but it has a camera on it, man. So I wanna check it out. So let's try to turn on this on and off switch. Press and hold. Nothing's not turning on. What is going on, dog? I can't tell if the lights are flashing or not. It's hard to tell. Pressing on the quadcopter. Nothing is coming on. Make sure I got that battery snug all the way in there. Let's try it again. Alright. So maybe the battery wasn't all the way in there. My bad, guys. That's my fault. Battery wasn't all the way snug in there. So make sure you got that battery in there. Do up, down, binds it. Red light goes solid. So let's get it over here in the middle of the street and do a calibration. Both sticks down and out. You hear the beep. It calibrates it. Now they're saying this is supposed to have a 4K camera. We know it's not going to be a 4K camera, guys. Let's just hope it's a decent 720p at best. Fingers crossed. Let's hope it's a decent 720p at least at best. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe they're going to claim it's a 4K. They try to do that with a lot of these little quads, these little Mavic clones, to try to sell them to these little people. And saying that it has a 4K camera. It even says Wi-Fi 4K. But anywho, the app for this guy is the Wi-Fi Cam app. I did download that, so I'll just connect it to the Wi-Fi 4K, the Wi-Fi of the drone. So let's get to the Wi-Fi Cam app, downloadable at the Google Play Store or the iOS Store. And it's a real simple app. Click start. You know, oh, let's see if I can reverse there we go. I had to reverse my controls, my screen, because it was showing upside down. So without further ado, I guess we can go ahead and, there is no recording to start the recording button, so we have to start the recording during the app. Let's go ahead and start the recording. We got a red timer going down on the app. And we do have an automatic takeoff button. Let's go ahead and hit that. And we do have rates on this bumper here, but this is the first rate by default. It is drifting that way a little bit. I'm gonna trim it up a little bit. Bring it on over here. It is a cool looking little drone though, look at that. It does have optical flow underneath, but it's drifting. Trying to trim it up a little bit. Come on over here, guys. We're in the first rate here. Doesn't seem like the optical flow is catching at all because this little guy is drifting. Now it's drifting forward. A little trim. So this is the first rate, guys. I'm full forward on a stick. That's full pitch, first rate with the little guy. We got a car coming. So not too much pitch in this first rate. Let this car pass and we'll check out the yaw. There's our yaw, first rate yaw. Woo! Very slow yaw. Look at that, that's full yaw, first rate. All right, second rate. Yeah, now this is a little better. Now we got a little bit more pitch in it. It says it has optical flow, but it doesn't feel like it's catching because if I let go, it doesn't seem like it's like I'm letting go and it's not holding. So the optical flow is not great on this little guy. Let me see if I can wave it. Yeah, it's not doing anything. So the optical flow is not good on this guy. But anyways, who cares about that? We got the recording still going. We're in the second rate. Let's check out the yaw. There's our yaw. Second rate yaw. Right there. It's a tiny little baby Mavic Mini. There's a flip on it right there. Nice. Forward flip. Nice. Back flip. Nice. Another roll. All directional flips with this guy. All directional flips. And that is definitely not no 4K camera on this guy, but at least there's no lag in the app yet. I don't see any lag or latency. But it's definitely not 4K, probably 720p at best. Well, anywho, third rate as the wind kicks up. So this is the third rate. So you can fly this guy in a little bit of wind, not too much. I wouldn't go too crazy with it. This is third rate right here. Yeah, man. She's a good little flyer, though. I will, for how tiny she is, she's a good little flyer, definitely. Wow, there's a flip. But the optical flow sensor underneath is definitely not working. Let me go ahead and stop the recording so we save some. Ooh, take my eyes off the drone. Keep your eyes on the drone, the dogs. Did I say something? All right. Now, it's kind of hard to keep this girl in front of me. Back on up. Supposed to have a 12-minute flight time, is what they claim with that little 500 milliamp hour battery, and they give you 2. So if you get 2 batteries, that's supposed to be 24 minutes of flight time combined, which will not be too shabby on this little girl. Let's get all up in your fitness, all up in your grizzy with the little baby Mavic Mini. Bang! And now, of course, this has nothing to do with DJI or nothing like that, guys. I'm just having fun. This is not nothing, not DJI affiliated, you know. Not DJI affiliated, guys. This is just a little toy gray little clone that flies good, though. All right, I want to take a picture. Took a picture. Let's get on over here. See if we can get your boy Drone the dog. It flies good, though. For this little thing, how little it is. We got a car coming. How little it is, it flies real good. I'm trying to get myself to take a picture. And it's supposed to have this little gesture thing. Like it has a little peace sign, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Let's see if we can do that. If I hit the gesture. It recognized something. It's counting down. Peace sign. It has a 3 on my screen, and I don't know if I have to put up the peace sign for it to see it. I'm trying to get close enough for it to read me, but let me get it this way. You gotta see the 3 on my phone. I think I have to get the peace sign to get that to count down, but the quad steady coming toward it's kind of flying a little wonky here because the breeze is blowing it around. So these little gesture things is kind of hit and miss with these guys. I'm trying to get it though. It's not really the fault of the quad. It's getting pushed around a lot. Give a little forward trim to it. Yeah, it has a little 3 on my screen. I'm trying to. Yeah, I don't know what that does. Yeah, it's not reading my palm, so let's take it off of that. Oh, I can't even get that off the screen. I don't know what it is. I think my battery's getting low though. Oh no, it's not. I got the recording started again though. So we took a couple photos. I can't get that little 3 off my screen. But we got the recording started again, so we're just gonna fly this. No more flips. So we are in LVC. The lights are flickering because we have no more flips. But I did start the recording. Get a little bit more filming before she just tuckers out. I definitely don't think that was 12 minutes though. I don't know, you guys be the judge, but it didn't feel like 12 minutes of flight. But this is such a little quad. It flies really good though. I will give it that. For how little it is, it flies like a dream. Look at that.
it flies good. I don't see any lag or anything in the app. Now you guys let me know when you guys gonna see it before me, but because I'm not looking down at the screen all the time, but every time I look down, it seems like the app is working. I couldn't get that gesture mode thing to work. Play around with that for a while. But she's flying real good, man. This is my maiden flight with it. Maiden flight with the girl. Just trying to see really how long that battery lasts. Now it says this thing has a 100-meter range. I wouldn't hold that to be too true, because this thing is tiny. I don't even think you'd be able to see this thing at 100 meters. Here's old Amazon there. Our friends, our buddies, old Amazonists, wondering where they're heading to today. She's still holding up in the air. She's still holding. As the prime truck goes down the street. Yeah. Definitely don't have any more flips though. This thing is an excellent flyer, guys. I'm really impressed. This is a true pocket drone too, because you can fold this thing up and put it right. I could put this thing right in my hoodie pocket. Fold this little transmitter up and go right to the park with this thing and be in the game, just be having fun. And it's really quiet. I'm gonna stop the recording to save it. So recording is stopped. I want to bring it in. Listen, it's really quiet. It's not noisy or anything like that. So you're not gonna bother anybody by flying it around. Listen, really quiet little motors on it. Really quiet. Maybe it does fly for 12 minutes. It just has a long LVC warning. But she's still going. Lights are flashing though. They're flashing more rapidly now. So let's go ahead and land this girl because I don't want to damage that battery. Look at it. Lights are flashing more rapidly. LS quadcopter. Bang! Let's go ahead and land this. Your boy Drones and Dogs. Great flight. Bang! Right in my hand. Motor shut off instantly. This is a hit, guys. I like this. You guys let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below. LS-XT6, I believe. Thanks for watching, guys. Your boy Drones and Dogs. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out. Deuces.